Hello, folks. It's me again. Listen, I ran across something I saw on YouTube that I did not appreciate at all. And it was from Chicago King Ace. Honors King Von. Clown 63rd. Goes off on ops. Man, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. To me, this person, whoever he is, man, what are you trying to do? It sounds like a COINTELPRO move, man. If somebody's already, well, how can I say this? I know I just couldn't let this one go because it was just angered me because, this is black folks' business. How could this guy feel so comfortable to come and make a gesture to one side of a group that's in opposition with another, and think that was something that he could prioritize in his life to make a worthy cause and make it seem as though that he's doing something in respect for King Von. That's really shiesty, man. That's a shiesty ass move. I'm just gonna keep that real. Go to your neighborhood, okay? And incite and urge beef. Okay, they already got beef with each other. We don't need you. It's just like, I don't know where it is on YouTube. I don't even remember the title, but this one guy, he was Hispanic, and he got on YouTube and said, yeah, we'll go riot in the black neighborhood and help them tear up their shit, but they better not come to our neighborhood, the dirty niggers. And that's the same thing that I'm getting vibe from this guy, Chicago King Ace. No, you're not going to keep beef between my two brothers or the two gangs and think it's okay to do that. At the same time, our black people can't come over to your side of town and incite no beef. They probably can't even walk in your area without getting something bad happening to them. So why do you feel that it was okay for you to do what you did? I'm not feeling you at all. And as black people, we got to learn to stop allowing people to exploit us, because that's exactly what this guy was doing. He's exploiting black people, and it's always a benefit at somebody else's benefit. So to keep us beefing with each other, we don't have any unity. He's exploiting the disconnect between us, as people have been doing for years. So I want my voice to be heard about this. I don't appreciate that. Both of these brothers are now deceased. And rest in peace, both of you, who I feel you were both beautiful in your own ways. You had some issues, but you both were still beautiful. I don't appreciate anybody that's not black coming in and trying to encourage one side against the other and acting as though that they have their back. Because at the end of the day, he goes back to his community. He's not going to have King Von's back, even if he was alive. He's not going to have his back. He's just going to use him to exploit the other side. So leave us alone. Let me touch on another reason why I believe King Ace did this. It's because FBG Duck was on live before he was assassinated. And he was speaking about black people uniting and supporting each other, specifically against Chicanos that were out in Chicago attacking them. Randomly attacking them for no reason. Now, I'm not prejudiced against Chicanos. Not at all. I deal with Chicanos all the time. I hire them a lot of times, and a lot of them are pretty decent people. You get people in every bunch that are messed up, and I done ran into some messed up ones that really did some terrible things to me as well, even after I helped them. But if a black man speaks up about protecting his family and coming together as one, it's always a problem. It's always a problem. It's a problem with white men hearing a black man say unity and we're going to take care of ours. Chicanos, Asians, everybody seems like they got a problem if a black man stands up and says, hey, let's unite. Let's fight back. If there's going to be a fight, we're going to fight back. As he should. So this is the reason I believe that King Ace, came over to 63rd with what they call a boom box back in my day, and had this little young guy walking with him and trying to, be very disrespectful to 63rd and all that. It's just because they love seeing the disconnect between black people. But I'm here to tell you, you need to go back to your own neighborhood. It wasn't appreciated. So what? You said, rest in peace, King Von. So what? I'm tired of people exploiting my people economically, socially, and politically. I recall seeing Chicago Street TV blatantly manipulate the truth about Duck, what Duck was saying. And Duck has made a statement, like he said, black people just driving through the neighborhood, they throwing bricks at them. Another YouTuber I was watching, he said, they took and jumped on, this is some coward shit, pulled a pregnant woman out of the car and jumped on her. And I guess her boyfriend or significant other may have been with her. I don't know who the person was. And jumped on these people. You gonna jump on a pregnant woman, you are a coward ass. You're a piece of shit. I'm here to tell you that right now. That's ridiculous. And just because they're driving through the neighborhood, that's criminal. That's very, very criminal. And low class. You can't talk about nobody else being a low down dirty nigger. You're a low down dirty nigger your damn self to do something like that. Moreover, and all of this was true. It was all true. I had just paid somebody to do something at my house, and he was a Hispanic guy, and he finished the job. I hired another one, and he takes it all apart. And then tells me he wants more money to fix it back. I said, I never told you to take it apart. What are you doing? So they do things themselves to people and try to act like black people are all criminal and all this kind of stuff. But that's not true. They do things themselves. Fly Guy, only 773. Mexican and blacks come together. Yeah, if I talk about one side trying to stop us from being united, I'll talk about, blacks and Hispanics trying to come together. 16 Shots, YouTuber had also a YouTube on Latino kings targeting innocent blacks in Chicago. And Hot Lava, YouTuber, Sincero, they said is a spot that Mexican and Latino gangs started race wars on blacks. Miami King, waiting for Black Lives Matter rioters on Red People, REDPL. Man, there's so much of that going on. It is so much of that going on. For some reason, some Latinos just hate black people. I have to say that they have a lot of good Latinos, but some of them just for no reason at all hate black people. And that's what Duck was talking about on his live, and he was telling the truth. He was honestly just telling the damn blatant truth. And what he said, that they misconstrued in one of the YouTubers. What's his name again? Chicano Street. I think it was Chicano Street TV. He gave a snippet of Duck talking on live about coming together and fighting back Latinos, but he didn't tell the whole story. He didn't put in the part about Duck saying, I can understand if you were just protecting your business. That's perfectly understanding. Somebody trying to protect their business, fighting somebody back, but somebody that's not doing nothing to you at all. Come on now. So you got a problem with him speaking up? Nah. When Latinos speak up about their black power, their Latino power and so forth, it's not a problem. Not a problem at all. A black man is supposed to stand up like a man. And that's probably part of the reason why a lot of people didn't like Duck, because he's considered as what they call today is a toxic male. Okay? I'm just going to keep it real with you. He's a toxic male. They don't like that type of strength in a black man. But it's too bad. You're going to get it. You're going to get more of it. If I'm around, I'm going to incite that. Because that should be that. All they want out there is a bunch of feminine black men. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to support that. And people who don't support that, guess what? They get blackballed. Later, people.